Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dokkan Battle video, and today we're taking the Dragon Ball Saga into some more Red Zone stages, and today we're going to take on Gamma 1 and 2 Red Zone. Once again, this is one of the newer Red Zone stages, and we're going to tackle it here with the Dragon Ball Saga team. And so I am liking this team a lot better with Physical Bulma. I do feel like she works fairly well, just because she does have a little bit of a dodge chance in there, and once she builds up, she's actually putting up okay numbers, right? So we got Jackie Chun here in slot 1. With type advantage, I'm not too worried. I mean, 87k normals. He did get some defense there, but not much. And then he's going to eat a super right away. This is before he could put damage reduction on. So Jackie Chun just eating a mouthful of damage there. Slot 1. So sure, that's just how it's going to be sometimes, right? If you guys watched my Dragon Ball Saga versus Cell Max run, we had a very similar thing where very early in the fight we took a bunch of damage, looked like the fight was over, but this team, I mean, they've got enough defensive units in it, and with the orb changing, like, we can get enough healing off of orbs to kind of get through, right? Now, the thing with Gamma, what is it, Gamma 1 we're fighting right now, or Gamma 2? The thing with Gamma 2 is, as you saw there, he can be stunned. So Jackie Chun stunned him. It was unfortunate that he put so many attacks in slot 1 before attacking, because now basically this first phase isn't that bad because we can just keep him stun locked. In retrospect, I probably shouldn't have used this active skill here, but I just decided to pop it off because I didn't know if I was going to have it later, and we had type advantage here, but yeah, since we already had him stunned out, I probably didn't need to do this. This is going to reapply a stun and do a lot of damage. Yeah, 7 mil crit, pretty good. I did decide to save the other ones. I could have done triple active skill this turn, but that would have been overkill because there's still 2 more phases to go, right? So we need to save active skills for the later phase. Once again, I probably shouldn't have done the Int Goku there, but it's fine. We'll get through, right? So, Physical Kid Goku definitely getting the job done. Him and Ader, I mean, are obviously the reason why these runs are possible. Without them, I don't know that they would be. And I think this Int Kid Goku, like, he's been showing out some good numbers, right? With his EZA, and he's putting up the stuns too. So the other reason I like some of these newer red zones is you can actually stun in them. And it's nice to show off units that can stun because you don't always get to see that, right? So after that first little debacle, being able to keep him stun locked has been very useful because it's basically giving us a few turns of free healing to just heal up with orbs, right? And right there, that was good that we didn't take him out because now we're going to get another whole turn to heal up. He's still stunned from the previous turn. So now it's literally just a matter of making sure my rotations are how I want and that I can get any amount of orbs for healing. Now, the orbs don't line up great here, right? We're able to line up a couple physical orbs, and then we just got one STR orb for Yamcha. So not working out the best there, but we're healed up a lot of the way. I mean, we're still definitely not in like a super healthy position, but we're enough now that we could like potentially tank some stuff if we got the right character without insta-dying, right? That's the other thing. I mean, being that this is now a 200% team, that really helps because the team now has a lot more HP, right? Because if I look at it, I want to say this team has, yeah, 550k HP. It's still not crazy, but it's lacking a lot of LRs, right? You know, most modern LR teams can have over 600k HP, which is probably what you want. So, I mean, this team is good enough still to be able to get it done with only 550k HP, right? So, Ader in slot 1 here, I'm feeling very good. Yep, and he's, you know, at least he took one normal before taking this, so he at least got his defense up there, which is good. And then, yeah, still taking 80k there with all the damage reduction. So, Gamma 1 hits pretty hard. Ader now at 4 mil, doing his thing. Definitely like having my Ader at 90%. Very, very good. The friend Goku putting up 7.6. So that's what I find is this physical Goku is usually around 7.5 to like 8 or 9 million, depending on how many orbs you get. And obviously if it's rainbowed or if it's, you know, 50%, 55%, whatever, that's all going to make it vary as well, right? But yeah, Goku's just really good. And I think that's part of the reason I've enjoyed doing these runs. It's just because I enjoy Physical Kid Goku so much and I like Dragon Ball Saga a lot. And here, the Int Kid Goku, even without getting linked at all, still puts up decent enough numbers. Obviously, his numbers are way better if he's linked up, but they're double digits from Gamma 1. Pretty good, right? And I am trying to hold my items till the last phase, so we've done pretty good about that. Now, here, I'm actually pretty good with putting Bulma in slot 1, because I do want her to actually get hit and get dodges off, and we're going to get the 8 orbs with Goku. So we are going to get the damage reduction here. And then Jackie Chun's going to be fine because he's going to be 50% damage reduction because he's going to attack the enemy first, right? Yeah, I was deciding on what to do here. because I kind of wanted to save the orbs so I could get healing with maybe Yamcha on the next turn. But I think I decided just to give Jackie Chun the orbs. Yeah, and then, because I know there's going to be orb changing anyways. Alright, so Bulma's still taking like 65k normal, so she's definitely not a defensive juggernaut by any means. And you can see her defense doesn't build up that much, because she was gaining defense on every hit, but it was still like over 20k for each normal. So her defense does not build up that great from being hit. And she does get some build up from dodging as well. So yeah, Bulma's just there to basically have that spot chance to dodge. She's not like a defensive wall or anything. Realistically, I need to change her build and do a full dodge build on her, because right now mine is, I think I'm only using her inherent dodge, which is only a 25 or 30% chance. Probably need to give her like a minimum of 20 dodge and hit potential if I can. The problem is I just don't have any extra Bulmas around. I don't want to spend stones on it, right? Alright, so we'll let Ader go here, and Kid Goku. This is a pretty good rotation, by the way. Now, Yamcha I would worry about, but I know we're going to take out Gamma 1 here before Yamcha can get hit. So we're pretty good on this. So there we are, getting through the first two phases of Gamma 2 and then Gamma 1. Really no issues other than Gamma 2 really pummeling us on turn 1 before we have a chance to react. That was really the only bad turn we had. Otherwise, we just kind of did damage and slowly healed up the rest of the way, right? So now we are on the final phase. Now this one's tough because we're rocking, what, 3 physical units? We got the 2 Kid Gokus and the Bulma, so we've got a lot of type advantage against STR Gamma 1. So this is actually pretty tough here. I'm actually not sure, you know, going into this, I'm like, I don't know if we can do it with that STR unit there, right? Luckily, we've got Ader, who's AGL. Physical Goku, I accidentally attacked Gamma 1 there, so I'm like, we'll leave it. Because really, I should be targeting Gamma 2 with my physical units. We don't really want to attack type disadvantage. We want to get these units taken out as fast as possible. So we did Whis here, because we're like, yeah, this is last phase. Now we got to go crazy. 7.3. Now in this one, I'm really hoping for a crit, because we're going type disadvantage here. And sure enough, we get it. So we get lucky there. Take a nice little chunk of his health off. Okay, and then Bulma. Well, first Gamma 1's going to attack. And this is type disadvantage here, right? But we've got Whis-san. And what does Goku take here? I'm trying to remember what he takes here. Yeah, double digits. So that was really good. Taking type disadvantage double digits. Bulma hitting a 3-mil attack stat here. Nothing too crazy. She's really, this physical Bulma's a spot filler, right? Okay, and she gets a dodge there, which is good. And now double digits. So, like, after getting the dodge and taking a few more hits, like, now she's finally taking double digits, which is good. She just takes a little bit too much build-up for my liking. And it's unfortunate that she's already Easy A'd. Because I was just about to say, well, when she Easy A's, maybe they could give her, you know, guard for a few turns and something like that to help her tank a little bit more. But that's one of the problems with some of these units. There's units out there that want to get hit, but they don't have the defense to really take it. That was the problem with STR Kaioken Goku, but now with his Easy A, they gave him guard, which really helps. But you can see we're kind of in a bad spot here. Our health is low, but it did put us into physical Goku's active skill. So we're going to pop that, and we've got Ader. So between Ader and Kid Goku, even though we're low on life, I think we're fine here. And then I think, what was it, Jackie Chun I had on slot 3, and I think I'm pretty good with him there with 50% damage reduction, and we've got Whis-san, right? So I think even though our health is low, we're actually pretty good here. Yeah, and Jackie Chun's not even taking a hit. And the nice thing is Goku's not taking any STR hits type disadvantage, right? And I want physical orbs, and I think that's where I go, because I don't think I can get 7 anywhere. Yeah, so we go for the physical orbs, get a little bit of healing there. And our goal this turn is to try to get Gamma 2 out of here. Now, the one mistake I made here was with Ader, I targeted Gamma 2. I probably should have targeted Gamma 1. But that's okay. Ader even getting a dodge. Alright, so 4.2. Ader's just consistent, tanking like a boss with 4-mil attack stats. We'll take it. And then Goku at about 8-mil. Looking pretty good. And now we're just kind of cruising through. And really the tough part of this fight was just getting to the last phase without using Whis. That was really the goal. Because now it's like with 4 turns of Whis and these Gokus putting up these additionals, it's like, yeah, if we can get this down to 1 enemy, I think this is going to be pretty manageable. The one thing I'm still really worried about, though, is we have a lot of type disadvantage, right? So we need to crit a lot, and we need to not get supered by the wrong, have the wrong units get supered. And Jackie Chun here at about 5-mil attack stat. Gonna finish off Gamma 2 here, I think. Yep, we got that. Yep, Gamma 2's done. So now it's just Gamma 1. But look at all the type disadvantage we have here, right? So now Goku, we're definitely going to active skill here for sure. And I think I do just need to leave Goku in slot 1. And we're going to pop another Whis here for sure. So we're going to pop Whis. Okay, and then we get the guaranteed crit there. Actually, I don't remember if it was... No, I think it's just a high chance to crit on his. It's the int one that'll have guaranteed crit because he falls below 59%, right? Alright, so I'm checking Bulma's defense. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I was kind of tempted to leave Bulma in slot 1 just because it was like one attack. And it's like, alright, maybe there's not a super there. I definitely didn't want Bulma in the middle. So we do Goku in slot 1 to be safe. Get some good healing with Yamcha and then some healing with Bulma even. Yep, so that helped. And look, Bulma healed a ton actually. And now we got the Dokkan attack with Goku. So it's like, alright, now things are happening because... this Dokkan attack is going to do a lot of damage, even though we're type disadvantage. Because one, we could crit, but even if we don't crit, I think they're always type effective. So we'll go through and see what kind of damage we get here. But this is a 9 mil attack stat on a Dokkan attack. So the Dokkan attack coming at a really good time. And Bulma just healed a lot, because that's part of her passive. I think she heals on orbs. So, like, yeah, she just healed a ton, which was great. And then, yeah, 11 mil crit. And then all of a sudden, Gamma 1's like almost dead. So that was a really clutch crit. And then Goku here getting the additionals. Another like 10 mil attack stat here. If we crit again, that would be really good. And another crit. So Goku just crit all the way through. And then who else but Yamcha with a 4.3 million attack stat taking out our boy Gamma 1. So there you go, guys. Dragon Ball Saga does it again. Another red zone stage in the books for Dragon Ball Saga. Let me know what you think of this team. Thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all on the next one.